What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? We are so glad to have you guys back of
Uh-huh.
episode 2,
Episode 2, guys.
The
We're
Light
on.
Show.
Yeah.
And what's it been? What, like about a week,
Yeah, it's been about a
couple
week.
days
Uh-huh.
since episode 1, this
Yep.
new venture that God has started in us. Last week we spoke about raising your standards.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I really found that episode to be very fruitful.
It was amazing. Yeah.
Biblically,
Mm.
we mentioned some stuff in the
Yeah,
Bible.
gotta have the word.
We got to,
guys.
man. And before we even jump into episode 2, I want us to remember the scripture that started the light show.
Mm.
And it's Matthew 5:16. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, may we be reminded that none of this is ever for ourselves, bro.
Yes.
It's not for us. It's always to just glorify God, man.
Yes.
And inspire others. So this is us sharing our light, bro. This is us sharing what God has given us.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I'm pretty excited for today's episode. It's quite a deep one.
Yep.
It's a pretty deep one.
Yeah.
And yeah, Gav, how are you, bro? You good? You
Nah, I'm good, man.
Feeling blessed?
Oh, yeah. I think from the last word, like you exemplifying Jesus and how he pursues excellence, it stuck with me. It's really stuck with me. It's really opened up my mind. So ever since then, I've just been feeling very, very encouraged, very motivated as well. And we hope you guys were on this journey with us.
Yeah,
we really hope that you're tuning in. Give us your comments. Let us know where you're at in your journey so that we
Please,
can support you, because we're trying to build what?
A community, man.
With y'all. So,
and it's, man, it's not just about fitness. It's not just about faith. It's about fortitude. It's about all three of them coming in
100%.
and making us better individuals overall.
Oh, yeah. And with that being said, I think we can get right into episode 2. Take us away, Nasiri.
Episode 2, guys. Damn. This episode it's deep. And I've titled it I Am His because I belong to Jesus, first and foremost. And I'm also healing in silence. I've been in a season where I've needed to heal in silence. And it's been a strange one for me because I post my workouts on social media and I wasn't really aware of the kind of impact that it had over my life. And I was posting from a place of, okay, cool, I'm just getting the brand out there. You know, like I'm just like, cool, bro. Like this is what content creators do. They just get content out. But I was posting from a place of, I didn't know that I was posting from a place of pain, you know, like where my pain is now turned into performance. You know, and I need that validation from people liking my stories and liking my posts to, how do I say it, to give me that sense of value.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until recently, like the last month or two, where I was just like, the last 2 months of the year, where I was just like, I actually don't care if people see my stuff or not.
Yeah.
It didn't mean that I stopped recording myself and taking the content. I just didn't put it out with the heart posture of, I want people to see this to see me. I want it to be a thing of like, now we can incorporate those videos into these videos.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And in that process, I took a step back, not to like distance myself from the world, but to shine the light on myself for a second.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of the things that have happened this year, 2025 has been a great year. It's been a life-changing year for me. You know, like I turned 24 this year, but my 23rd year of life, I've probably never seen as much as I have ever. And I'm excited for what 24 is going to bring, you know? So I go to therapy. I'm open about it, guys. Go speak to somebody. You know what I mean? Or speak to a professional. They help. You know, that's their job. They are there to assist you with things that you didn't know you needed assistance with. They're there to help you check your blind spot. And my therapist just said to me, she said, bro, like you're a high value individual. You know, like you look at so much of the cool stuff that you're doing, but you overshadow yourself by the validation of the next person. You know, we almost want people to want us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like whether it be in relationships, whether it be in our workplaces, whether it be in friendships, to feel valued, when
validation.
you got to see the value in yourself.
Yeah.
And that's what this season has been about for me. And that's why healing in silence has been so important, is that take a step back and rebuild yourself.
Yeah.
Take that step back and focus on, okay, there's maybe a part of my inner child that hasn't healed. Something that someone said triggered me. Why did that trigger me? So that when you come out into the world, they don't just see that Lesedi's better, they feel it.
Yeah. Oh man, I think that's so powerful and prevalent, because I feel like we live in a world where it's always do. You gotta be doing something. You gotta be on the next thing. Look at what this person is doing. Why aren't you doing? It's all about do. And there's so much of value that comes from practically doing things, putting yourself out there and all of that. But this concept of healing in silence, how easy was it for you to get comfortable with silence? Because silence can be a very discomforting thing, because you're going back inside of yourself to find that heart that God has blessed you with, so that you can heal that and bring it back to its former glory, right? But how easy was it grappling with this silence? And if anyone also needs to take that silent moment with themselves and God, how do they embrace that without feeling like inadequate by not doing as much as they should be doing?
That's a real question, man. It wasn't easy. And I don't think it's ever meant to be easy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I feel like the easy thing is to drown yourself in the noise, to drown yourself in the social media posts, scrolling through TikTok, scrolling through Instagram. And your friend hits you up before you even go to bed. Your friend says, "Oh no, let's go have a drink at this bar." You're drowning yourself in the noise. But the healing in silence is, I say it's not supposed to be easy, because now you got to sit and face things that you've probably been running away from 5, 10, 15 years.
Oh, yeah.
Depending on how old you are, a couple months, you've been running from this situation, a couple months. You've been running away from a relationship that you've been unhappy in for months, but you can't find the peace to just sit with yourself and understand that this relationship is not for you. That's just an example, of course. But for me, it was like the solitude, the power that I had in solitude, breaking down, bro. Like, I was in tears, man. I was just like in my room, lights are off, candle on. And I just had to sit and be like, bro, like, just let it all out, man. Like, tell me, I'm this is not too much. Tell me what's wrong. Tell me what's up. Are you okay? And I'm like, nah, I'm not. And I know God is there with me too. Like, he's in the midst of everything. And I'm like, God, I need your help. Like, reveal to me the wounds that need to be healed. And he's not afraid to do that. He'll say, oh, this is what you've been hiding from the last 20 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about this. And it's funny because, like, in that first moment, that first couple of hours that you're sitting there, because I didn't even watch TV. I wasn't on my phone. I don't even think I ate that night, that first night, where I was just like, damn, like, I need this. I just found myself just breaking down. But what came from it, the joy that comes from it, Psalm 126, man, it says, just give me 1 second. It just speaks to how you will reap your harvest with joy. But before you reap that harvest, you would have sown it in tears. And there's also Jeremiah 30. I'm at Jeremiah 30. I might as well read it. 31, sorry. It says, once again, I will rebuild you. Once again, I will take you up. Your tambourine, once again, you will take up your tambourines and dance joyfully. This is God now speaking to the people of Israel. You will go through things, but God is going to rebuild you. He's going to give you your tambourines to dance joyfully. And I'm sorry that I took a little sidetrack there, guys, but I just had to, man. I put a note in there.
It's so important.
And if I don't find the scripture, bro, I'll be real upset, because I put a bookmark here for a reason, bro. And yeah, man, like,
That's encouraging. I
yeah,
feel like people, when we're going through difficulty, like it's hard to focus on. It's
dude,
hard, like you're so focused on the sadness or like the
bro,
difficulty it is to
bro,
like deal with that trauma, deal with that place where you need to
exactly,
heal, that you kind of don't see the light that's supposed
man.
to pierce
You
that
you you
darkness.
can't
Oh,
see it,
you
bro,
can't.
because
You can't.
like I was listening to Tony Robbins the other day, and he said
Yeah.
like if you take a magnifying glass and you shine it everywhere, it's pretty much useless. But the minute you put it under the light, you have the power to burn whatever it is. You have the power to set something on fire. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
The power of focus, bro. If you're choosing to see what's in the dark, you'll only see the dark.
So
But
good.
if you kind of focus on the light and you try and focus on the light, you're good, man.
Yeah.
You're good. There we go. Fine. You see, where's my bookmark? The next page. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Psalm 126, when the Lord brought us back to Jerusalem, it was like a dream. How we laughed, how we sang. Then the other nations said about us, the Lord did great things for them. Indeed, he did great things for us. How happy we were. Lord, make us prosperous again, just as the rain brings water back to dry riverbeds. Let those who wept as they sowed their seed gather the harvest with joy. Those who wept as they went out carrying the seed will come back singing for joy as they bring in the harvest.
Guys.
Guys, this is my harvest season. This is where we're sitting now after all the tears that we shared, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Had to share.
Dude, we gathering the harvest with joy, bro. And it says here, man, it says the Lord. Oh, it says here, Lord, make us prosperous again, just as rain brings water back to dry riverbeds.
Yeah.
Like, you guys ever seen a dry riverbed, man?
Yo, it's so starved.
Man, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, what's going on there, bro? But God brings water back to that. You know what I'm saying? He's going to bring the rain that's going to come with the joy, with the harvest season that's coming your way. So as we speak about healing in silence, remember that there's a harvest at the end of that.
Yeah.
Remember that, like, no matter what it is that you're going through, it might be difficult, it might be challenging, but you've got what it takes to overcome that. You've got what it takes to make it through. And what I didn't know then that I do know now is that even in the midst of everything, I say it like it's not in the Bible. Everything was working out for my good, man. Everything was working out for my good, and everything worked out the way that it should have. And it's hard to keep faith when you're in the dark. But Jesus is the light, man.
Yeah.
And we are the light, man. Let's share our light. Let's reach out to our friends, man. Like check in on your homies, bro. Like I spent some really good time with friends and family recently, and I'm just reminded of how blessed I am that people actually check in on me.
Yeah.
So be that person to check in on someone else.
So powerful. And I think as we also maybe can wrap up this episode, because there's a lot for us to think about here. But we live in a time whereby a lot of, especially men, they don't prioritize healing in their lives because it's all again, you're all you're trying to make things happen, and there is nobility in that. But what can you say to that demographic of men who struggle with healing, or they struggle to get to that place where they submit themselves to the inner workings of their darkness so that they can then bring in that light and really, let it shine as God would want it to be? What can you say to that demographic of men that are just struggling with submitting themselves into healing?
It's a very good question, man. I believe that if you don't submit, you'll be consumed by your darkness.
Yeah.
And I think the world doesn't need any more bad men.
So true, man.
So
true.
If you want to make a change, if you want to be the change, start with yourself. Michael Jackson said, he's starting with the man in the mirror.
Mirror, yeah.
And take the time to really evaluate what you want as a man.
Yeah.
Because if you are aware enough to see that, okay, I need help, but you still choose you choose ignorance, you plead ignorance and say, oh man, I never really knew how to go about it.
Yes.
You're not doing yourself or your future family any favors. And I believe that every man, I believe every man wants a wife, kids, a family.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's what epitomizes a good man, that you're not only just a great colleague or employee, is that you're able to lift up those around you.
Yes.
You know, your family and friends can say, wow, this person is really just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think I took a bit of a sidetrack there, but for the men out there that are struggling to take that step, it starts with knowing who you want to be and working towards that. Because I know for myself, I've always said I want to be a vessel of Christ. I want to be, you know, an extreme athlete. I want to build a brand that's going to change, you know, the world.
Yeah.
You know, I said I want to be the face of South African fitness. You know, like I've said all these things, but am I living that? Am I? You got to practice what you preach, guys. You know what I'm saying? You got to live out. And especially, you know, as men, bro, you know, like we've got a pandemic or an epidemic going on in gender-based violence. And I don't want to go too much on that, but you know, it's a call for men to be better.
Yes.
It's a call for men to step up and really protect the women in this country.
Yes.
And I wouldn't ever want my son to look at me and be like, oh, but my dad didn't take care of my mom. You know?
So why should I?
So why should I take care of another woman? You know, like that's, I want to pave the way for future generations of mashangus.
Yeah.
Not only for my kids, but for my brother's kids. You know, like it's important for us to do the internal work to grow and expand that light on the outside. You know, you can't win the inner game if you don't, I mean, you can't win the outer game if you haven't won the inner game.
Simple. Oh man. No, thank you so much for that, Lesedi. I think, guys, you can really take a lot from this. And again, it's just the small little baby steps that you take that will then bring about a great transformation, not only in your life, but as he said, those around you as well. You will impact them positively. But that's episode 2, guys. Healing in silence, because we are his Almighty. Thank you.
That's what I love, bro. And Gav, man, like thanks again for taking the time to come out and record.
Oh yeah.
I know that he's not on camera, guys, so we're gonna keep like a mystery. Like if you wanna see Gavin's face, we need 1,000 subscribers.
Come on.
Yeah. Actually, we need 10,000 subscribers if you want to see Gavin's face. How's that? How's that? So
I love it.
We've got a couple more episodes lined up for the near future.
Stay tuned, guys.
We are not stopping. If it's God's will, it will happen.
Amen.
And let this be a reminder to all the young people out there, man.
Yo.
Start that thing. Start that business. Dream big. Start small, man. Like Collective Church, thank you for your, you know, dream big. Start small, bro. Like literally, like sow the seed. Whatever happens from there, man, like you'll gather the harvest with joy. What do we read in Psalm 126?
Psalm 126.
It might come with a bit of tears, bro, but those tears are watering that seed. So
100%. Yeah. No, enough said. Guys, we will catch you in the next one. We hope that you've been blessed by this word as well. And again, keep communicating and keep interacting with us. We want to know where you're at, and we want to see how we can keep sowing into your lives, because we serve, as much as we serve God as well, this platform is serving you too.
Yeah, man. We are servants, bro. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Right. We will see you guys
next time.
Peace and love.